Ooh, what's going on? What's going on? What's going on, everyone? Sorry about the wait. Late. Sorry about that. Hey, what's going on, everyone? I am going to be opening up the panel, so that way people can come up and put in their fair assessment of how they feel about this one. What's going on, Charlene? Hey, um, this is like I said, that song you heard was by it was called "Bad Bitches" by Michaela Janae. I enjoy her. Actually, I think she's a pretty dope artist. And actually, I just put that. I already know I'm getting copyrighted for that. Don't care. So we're going to be examining and looking at a few things. What's going on, Jay? It's been a while, dear. Um, we're going to be looking at a lot of stuff today. I'm going to be going through and playing through a whole plethora of things because I actually like to have the conversation aside from all the crazy, kooky stuff going on. We're going to be examining the Fatherhood bill that's by Governor DeSantis. We're going to be looking at Roe versus Wade being overturned. How people feel about that. Hey, I hope y'all enjoy me doing thumbnails now. I'm learning how to do thumbnails. I had to pick up the hobby. My head crooked. I can't tell. I'm supposed to have gotten my hair done, but things didn't work out. But I did get my coffee. So let me get this. Okay. Okay. So let's go ahead and get cracking. Um, get this cracking, y'all. To go ahead, do this. We're gonna go ahead to we're gonna be hitting out a lot of stuff today. I'm supposed to share it. If y'all could do me a solid, share the video. Um, we're gonna go ahead and just start looking at some of these things that are definitely happening. Because I believe for we're gonna go ahead with people trying to ultimately say like, hey, if Roe versus Wade happens, then guess what? That they're going to be able to curb that of family. You can't force people, in my opinion, you can't force people to want to have a family. You can't force people to want to be a man or woman. No problem, Doug. Doug shout out says thanks for covering this topic. You would think in a male space that this topic would be plastered over. Nope, you're the first one and only one. And I gladly I did my diligence, Doug. I did my diligence to make sure I gathered everything as best I can. Um uh it amazes me that this is not talked about. This is not talked about. But however, they more so care about a dead man. And that blows my mind. That's why I said priorities in these spaces are skewed. You can't get mad that and I wanted to show like, hey, people that are loyal to the brand, like y'all come first. Y'all come first in what y'all need. So first things first, let's go ahead and grab this. I will drop the link and like after I finish reading it. After I finish reading it, um, let me go ahead and get to it. I'm like in a good vibe. I'm just sitting here listening to Sonora Araga. I want you around. I do enjoy having y'all around. I really do. Like I'm just in my vibe, man. I tell you, like, y'all, when I'm in my room, I'm in my own zone. The world don't even touch me. The world doesn't even touch me. I got my coffee. I got the sun. I'm good. I got my sandals. I'm just joking. I don't got no sandals. I don't have no sandals. But, however, uh, y'all, did anybody see before we start? Did anybody see gas? Gas is $4 where I'm at. Gas is $4. 409. Look me in my eyes. 409 for gas. That is crazy. Y'all worried about some dead dude and gas is 409. I can't with y'all. I can't with y'all. Y'all need to pick a struggle. Y'all need to pick a struggle. I'm scared. I'm scared. So let's go ahead and get at it. Let's go ahead and get at this first one. Because ultimately these things are important. I think that this is honestly something that we could honestly start looking at. Let me grab the share button. So let's get it. Good and Plenty, remixed by Lucky Day, Masengo, and Alex Isley. Y'all check them out. Let's get at it, y'all. Ooh, I like doing stuff with my hands. Boop, 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 boop. Okay, Governor DeSantos. Governor Ron DeSantos signs groundbreaking legislation to support involved fatherhood in Florida. This is why I tell a lot of y'all men, y'all need to properly lobby. Black men, y'all always saying y'all getting overlooked, that nobody cares about y'all, that the Mahoney report, welfare, and all that stuff. I gotta give it to white people and Hispanics. Like, I'm sorry, man. Like, it seems like if I'm going to get saved, I can't look toward black men. I gotta be honest. Y'all can take it, screenshot it, clip it. I'm not looking to black men to save me. Y'all worried about the wrong things than rather the things that we actually need. Black men on YouTube. Let me just say that. Black men on YouTube, y'all worry about the wrong thing. Thank you, Latino men and white men that are tired of child support or whatever things y'all are going through. Because clearly y'all are putting y'all money together. And I don't know what Negroes are doing yet. We still trying to figure out about Wakanda and where that black woman's vagina is going tomorrow night. Now, this is why I thank you, Brother Doug, for bringing up the topic, because this is important. In St. Petersburg, today, Governor DeSantos, Ron, signed the HB 7065, which includes educational programs, mentorship programs, as well as one-on-one support to encourage responsible and involved fatherhood in Florida. Now, that's in Florida. So everybody else is like, well, what about my state of Kentucky? Well, that's in Florida. We're not talking about y'all. In other words, and mind you, he said encourage responsible and involved fathers. That's not talking about, hey Jay, I'm gonna come pick up little Taik, next 3 months down the road, but I need to get a check. No, that means you have to be involved in the child's life. You have to have a participation. In other words, are you my daddy is not going to cut it. You have to be there. You know what that would also have to mean for some people? Guess what? You're going to have to sign the birth certificate. Oh, yes. Some of y'all gonna have to sign them birth certificates. You want access to this? Responsibility 101. Sign the paperwork. Nah, I ain't signing that paperwork. The white man ain't gonna get me. Oh, yes, you are. You're gonna sign that paperwork, buddy. You want access to this type of money? You want to tap in with society? Give your child the last name. Y'all got to start being willing to give y'all. See, a lot, and that's the sad thing. A lot of children never get their father's last name. Hell, the woman don't even get the man's last name. You'll get his last 3 or 5 seconds, but you don't get the last name. Okay. So let's look at this. This is a lot. The bill is tied to nearly $70 million in funding to provide a wide spectrum of family and youth support through the Department of Juvenile Justice, DJJ, and the Department of Children and Families. But we understand a lot of children who do not have tapped in access to their parent, their father, that are getting into situations that a lot of their fathers are incarcerated. A lot of their fathers are jobless. A lot of their fathers are not doing what they're supposed to be doing. So they're saying, hey, we have to educate you men on how to be men. Sad but true. But a lot of men, as crazy as it may seem, do not know how to be daddies. I know y'all always say the mother is the first teacher, but the child actually has 2 teachers, the mama and the daddy. I don't know why I keep hearing this stupid rhetoric. The first teacher for a child is the mama. What is that child? A monkey? What is it? What are y'all, animals? Like, no. The first teachers to the child are the parents. Parents. In other words, we are working together to teach and raise the infant how to eat, how to wash off, how to love, how to have certain social interactions. That is both parents, not just the mama. I'm hearing a lot of people say the mama's the first teacher. No, both parents are the first teachers. And I know it's not always like that, but literally it's an all hands on deck situation. Yes, I was nervous holding a little infant in my hand, but I'm like, yo, I don't know what to do, but I had to learn. Nah, man, my job is just to give instruction. No, stupid. Your job is to raise that child also. There are more than 18 million children in our country who live without a father in their home, said Governor Ron DeSantis. This has a severe impact on children and often leads to dropping out of school, crime, substance abuse. Incredibly, there are those who diminish the importance of fatherhood and the nuclear family. Oh man, y'all better not come to this sector of social media. Maybe they've been watching this. Maybe they've been watching social media. Oh no, I think they heard of this space. We will not let that happen in our state. I am proud to say that we are doing everything we can to support involved fatherhood. And there's that right there, involved fatherhood in Florida. We cannot legislate fatherhood accountability or character, but we cannot legislate fatherhood or accountability or character. But we can provide support for fathers to equip and encourage them to take an active role in the lives of their children, said House Speaker Chris Sprouse, who's first brought attention to the fatherhood crisis during his 2019 designation speech. By addressing the root cause of so many of the challenges facing our sons and daughters, we will see the positive impact of legislation shockwaves for generations to come. To my colleagues in Florida legislatures who work to diligently to bring this vision to life. So listen, y'all, I'm not reading everything. I'm not going to. Y'all can go read for yourself. I have it in the description below. I'm not reading everything. Okay. Y'all need to start researching and looking into this stuff your own. Like, this is very beautiful. This is very important. But y'all need to start looking at this stuff. Everything I'm reading to y'all can find it in the description below. And I always tell people, nobody can force you to want to be a father. You have to want to be a. No, Charlene, I don't think. I don't agree with that. But we do know that I don't agree with that because sometimes looking at that, if you're not positively active in your child, why should that child have to carry your last name? Then that means whenever they go to do stuff with that child, they also have to have both parents actively agree. And sadly, if you're not trying to do anything, like you're not gonna get. You're gonna. I don't think so. And I can tell you right now. For a lot of y'all, it amazes me that men do not properly lobby for actually fall. They'll get online and complain and form different acronym groups, but they won't get on and they won't actually legislate. They won't actually, and they'll say, "Well, the women have all the power in the country." That's why I say we are now in a era of weak men. We are now in an era of weak men. And y'all can keep on saying it's the mama's fault, it's the mama's fault, it's the mama's fault, it's the mama's fault. Listen, you're just weak. I'm just gonna call it like I see, you're just weak. Nobody can tell you how hard you want to fight for your kids, but you. Y'all can fight me on that. Y'all can try to come at me, but y'all are weak. I know y'all gonna bring it. Well, what they say, Cynthia G or on YouTube. Listen, bro. Those people on social media have nothing to do with what them people sitting around that table are writing bills for. And we're about to go over some videos. What's up? What's up? What's up? We are
Do
joined.
you miss me?
Yes, I do miss you. We are joined here by the one, the only, one of the founders and co-founders. Y'all, listen, y'all. I got to give Happy Mother's Day first of all to Jay, even though
Thank you.
she has been neglecting me. It's okay. I
I
still will love
haven't. I told you my future ex-husband has been home for a while, so.
you. So I get it now, but also y'all to
But
be
please,
fair.
can you pronounce the shitty's name right? It's DeSantis,
No, I
not
will not. I
DeSantos.
am. I am. I am the city. He will be the
The
Santos,
shitty.
the cityest. He will be
I
the
call him the
city.
shitty, but whatever.
Mhm. But guys, you guys, this is I gotta tell you right now, Florida is not no joke
I'll
when it
say
comes to.
this, and I said it in the comments. Florida does not play about child support. I have seen it firsthand. Florida, and now with this whole abortion thing that may be coming down the pipeline, y'all need to be real careful with your seed. That's all I'm gonna say about that.
I'm telling you,
Because
listen, Jay. Don't worry, we're gonna get there. We're going. That's on the other side of the show today. But I try to tell y'all, listen, y'all men are happy about Roe versus Wade going getting kicked
I
away.
don't know why, because that's
Listen, them
it
states
affects
about to
men
you
too.
about to see them riding on them horses to come get y'all men. Florida's one of the
I was,
worst. Florida, Georgia. Listen, man,
yeah,
Bible Belt states, they are some of the worst places to get hit with child support, man. Like
yeah.
a lot of y'all
Florida
brothers.
does not. I've seen it with him, with the person I'm with now. Like I've been with the same guy forever, just so y'all know. But like he switched jobs or whatever. Now, mind you, he works for the government of all places, and they have been 2 weeks behind. He's getting a letter talking about they about to suspend his license. I'm like, what the fuck, man? He's almost at the end, Joe. Like he literally had, like he can probably pay the balance in full. That's how close to the end he is. And they sent him a letter because he was 2 weeks late talking about they're going to suspend his license. That's what I'm saying. Florida does not play when it comes to that.
Like I say, y'all, I want you to understand, and shout out to everyone who's coming in the chat, like the video, share the video. Um, y'all know we all about we're not biased here. We're straight. Hey, check your feelings. It's all about the fact that that's how BMT, that's how our crew has always been running. Listen, you gotta just we don't debate feelings, we debate facts. So don't get mad at what I'm saying or what Jay's saying. I don't know that woman over there. That's a research look. That's a research guru. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, like I said, he does two good things to 10 bad things. So, I do. But at the same time, I kind of feel like this bill, it almost is like a waste of time. Like, it's almost like he needed. This is basically money from Biden, the Build Back Better fund that he's using to do this. So I guess it's Biden's fault technically.
You,
But anyway, it's almost
now,
like he's just putting the money in random places because he has to. Like I don't see how this is gonna be. You understand what I'm saying?
you can't see that, and I agree. Listen, you can't force nobody. That's why I noticed when I kept on saying involved fathers. You know what that means? Y'all guys are gonna have to do. Y'all gonna have to put your name down on that paper if y'all want access to this money. It's a trap. Like all y'all
Right.
guys, y'all want listen, y'all want that damn that access to that money. All right. Think the Santos like y'all gonna have to put y'all name down on that paper. Y'all gonna have to. Y'all want access. They said involve father. That means you have to participate. That means you have to go do stuff. I mean you have to go pick up, be involved with the
I was gonna
child.
say that means you got to go pick up your kids.
Oh man,
So
it is what it is. Man.
I don't know. That's why I said in theory, I'll say this. In theory, it sounds good, but I would be very interested in knowing how it's going to actually work in practice.
We're gonna we're
Because,
gonna
like you
see.
said, you can't force someone to be like you can't force someone to be a father. Like you can put them on child support, but that would entail that person would have to hold down a job and all the other stuff that comes along with that.
Now let's go ahead, because y'all, I gotta say, praise be the Hispanics and the white man, because we know you black men were not the cause of doing it. I'm just saying.
Oh my god!
We just know it's true. It wasn't a guy. It wasn't a black man that did this here. We know it wasn't y'all. We know it wasn't y'all. I'm not gonna give y'all.
Well, they too busy mourning KS's death, so there's
I'm
that.
not gonna get. I'm not gonna get the win for this one. Y'all not. Y'all not getting a win for this one. This is a shout out to the white man, Hispanic man. It seems like our futures of saving America is not within the black man's parameters right now. They're still mourning their loss of their dad, who went to the great beyond to go with a Mexican girl. Now we'll go ahead and play the story. Please take it away, white woman. Take it away.
The bill creating the Responsible Initiative, an effort to help dads get active in their kids' lives. The bill will provide $70 million in funding for programs that aim to equip parenting resources as well as help foster children. News for Jack's reporter Brianna Andrews. Brianna, several nonprofit organizations may be eligible for grants through the program.
That's right. The Prisoners of Christ organization helps ex-offenders get.
Wait. The Prisoners of Christ?
Ex-offenders. Wait, it might have been black people. Maybe it was.
What? Why couldn't they get a better name? Why couldn't they get a better name? The Prisoners of Christ. I don't want to join that group. I take it back.
Well,
maybe black
in
men
Florida,
did that to
in Florida, they did. They do have a program where they're giving felons voting rights. So
I think that's fine. I guess you already did your time. You might as well go ahead and vote.
But of course,
don't
don't get me started about how they're trying to take it, how they low key trying to make it so they can't.
Let's just go let's get to it. We gotta stick to the topic, Jay. That's for another day.
I know.
Now I spoke to the head of the organization. He says that a lot of the resources that we have in place actually help these men reconnect with their family members.
The Responsible Fatherhood Initiative is designed to solve what Governor Ron DeSantis.
Oh, see, there are some kids up there. Okay, we made it.
Calls a fatherhood crisis in Florida.
You look over the last many decades, one of the worst social trends has been the decline of fatherhood. And we do have, in many instances, a fatherhood crisis in this country.
According to the U.S. Census Bureau, 18.4 million children, or 1 in 4 kids, live without a biological step or adopted father in the home. The president of the Prisoners of Christ says most of the inmates come from broken homes.
When they tell you their stories and kind of how they got into trouble, do they ever mention, lack of a father presence? How often do you hear, that's why I chose this path, or did it not play a role at all?
It's the outlier and the unusual event to have parents in the family when we deal with somebody who's incarcerated.
Prisoners of Christ helps ex-offenders find employment and rebuild family relationships once they're out of prison. Which says funding programs like these are necessary to create better family dynamics.
A ministry like this who helps an ex-offender also helps children. They are connected. All of society.
Here's a breakdown of what the Responsible Fatherhood Initiative does. 32.6 million goes towards grants aimed at assisting fathers. Will support and create mentoring programs through the Department of Juvenile Justice for at-risk youth. Through the Department of Children and Families, it creates a statewide awareness campaign about the importance of responsible fatherhood. And DCF will support groups that use evidence-based parenting education to help fathers stay engaged. It also increases the stipend for young adults who are in foster care and are now attending post-secondary school.
And the law goes into effect July 1st. Reporting live, Brandon.
Yeah, so July 1st. Yeah, July 1st.
That was a horrible echo. I don't know what is going on with that your video, but that was a horrible echo. Just to let you know.
That's how I feel. Hey.
That it was a horrible echo? That's how you feel?
That was the echo of God.
I ain't got time for you.
So we won. Man or spirit, we won.
But what did you win though? Exactly.
Child support is going away, and men are going to get child support going away.
But child support is not.
No. Child support going away, Jay. Child support going away. We're getting back our children. Now.
Oh wait, didn't someone sit on your panel and say that Trump was going to get rid of child support? Remember that?
Now, and so it is gone. Child support is gone. We get back our children. We won. Women, y'all may weep and mourn because now men are finally won.
Are they going to get custody of the kids, and then the woman is going to have to pay child support?
Yes.
That's fine.
No more Michael Kors bags for y'all. No more hot girl summer. No more
no more Miami trips.
No more Miami trips.
With that $25 a week that y'all pay.
You are now dealing with involved fathers now. So we're getting our children back. You need to get in shape now. Y'all need to get right. We won.
No, but for real. So you can't. It sounds like something that someone would have to volunteer to participate in.
We won.
I'm being serious. Okay.
Yeah, no, that's true. In all seriousness, you actually have to participate to get access to any of this stuff. And I gotta be for real, y'all. That means men are gonna have to step up. Because what they're saying is that if you men don't want to step up to the plate, that money's gonna go elsewhere. That money's gonna go elsewhere. And I'm telling you right now, to be fair,
it sounds like they're saying you can't have any excuses. So they have the prisoners. What was it? Prisoners to Fatherhood, whatever the program was called.
So when you get out,
basically, you can't make an excuse. Oh, I can't see my kid because I'm a felon, or I can't see my kid.
No, they're taking away the excuses now.
Yeah,
they're taking away all.
That's why I said this isn't work. I don't think this is gonna work how people think it's gonna work. It's like you said, it's taking away excuses that a lot of people have for not being active fathers in their child's life.
You're gonna have a hard time now as men to say, well, I have work. No, y'all got fatherhood bill. That's what the judge is gonna say. You got the fatherhood bill now. So we are already accommodating you to be able to spend time with your child. So it's gonna get rough. And I know y'all gonna say, well, they're not like this on the women. They get DCF be hitting these women very hard now. Like they listen, they get their benefits snatched like that. I don't know why people don't talk about like their benefits are getting snatched very quickly now, like very easily. Like
Florida has always snatched benefits quick though.
Mm-hmm.
That's the thing about it. Like when they always talk about all these benefits, it's Florida always snatch benefits really quick. So that's I mean, I don't know about other states, but Florida specifically,
I know Georgia is goddamn South Carolina. Like right now, you want to know who just called me? The school. Your kid missed so many days of school. They call child services on y'all, right?
Yep, I know that happened years ago with my ex-husband and his son, and he didn't know it, but the letter had got sent to his house, but it was actually the mother who basically, how like your kids always say, oh, I don't feel good, oh, I got a stomach ache, 999 excuses. And you still like take your ass to school. So basically it was one of those situations where every time he claimed he had a stomach ache or something like that, he wouldn't go to school. And then his father didn't know. But the letter got to the father's house and they actually said if he didn't contact the school that they were going to send a truancy officer to the house.
You got to understand, man. Like, listen, y'all thinking that these women are getting off the hook. They're not. Like the state, that's the worst. Listen, two things you don't want to come at your door. The IRS and the goddamn state truancy officer that listen, hey, what's going on with this kid? But they are hard to get rid of.
Or CPS. I've dealt with all three. Not anything I did, but I've dealt with all three.
They don't go away. They don't go away. So the next thing that we also need to look at, and because again, I want y'all to understand this stuff. Like ultimately, listen, y'all. Ultimately, these are things that y'all as individual people can. I want y'all to understand me with this. I want y'all to understand, like, I don't have a problem with if y'all can't make it work. Maybe sometimes the best thing really to do is child support. I'm just being honest. Some people don't like hearing that, but
see, that's the thing. You don't. I think, and I know we've discussed this before ad nauseum, but that's the thing. A lot of women. I'm not gonna say all, but the majority of women don't just run to the court and put you on child support. A good majority of women at least try to work the shit out between each other. You know what I'm saying? So they'll say, oh, well, give me, I don't know, $100 or whatever a week or whatever. And then when they stop paying and the man starts playing games about it, then it's like, oh, well, fuck it, I'm going to court. Also, if a woman is getting benefits, food stamps or, food stamps or any kind of state benefits, they also force the issue with child support.
And see, that right there.
And that's the thing that people fail to realize. Sometimes it's not the woman wanting to put them on child support. Sometimes, depending on what program you're on, they force the issue.
But see, in looking at that, Jay, this is why I said if you don't want your woman to use state agencies, that would mean you would have to cover the distance. You would have to cover the distance of the gap.
Right. Shannon, which part is a lie? I said not all. I said a lot. I didn't say not all. So which part exactly did I say was a lie?
So looking at the government responsible father.
Shannon, shut the fuck up. Go ahead, Joe. I'm sorry. That's
okay. So pretty much inside of this, he's talking about the same thing he was talking about. But hey, we're trying to get these guys to want to be involved. And I gotta be for real, man. You know who he's pointing us towards? A lot of y'all boys, y'all Haitian, Trinidadian, Bohemian, you Dominican, a lot of y'all minority guys. Listen, y'all boys be filling up them damn Floridian jail cells like water in a cup. And I know y'all gonna say, well, white people, yes, we understand the white trailer trash, they be in there too. But y'all be getting hit hard. Like no type of leniency with them judges. I'm telling you, I used to live down in Florida. I'm telling y'all, man, y'all got a shit ton of babies. Not saying that the white people, they got their issues. Yes, white people, they get hit for child support.
Oh yeah, I know a white dude. I know a white dude. He's paying child support for like 5 kids. I'm like, dude. And it's funny because the last time I happened to run into him at the mall one day. I just looked at it. I said, dude, you had another baby? He just started laughing. I'm like, you, dude, like your fucking pullout game.
Some men, they listen, man, I am all for men getting the snip. I don't know why y'all men are afraid to get the snip or the laser.
Oh, I'm all for it too. I don't know why men are scared, because I think a lot of men.
Go ahead.
I think a lot of men feel like it's taking away a part of their manhood. I think that's why.
Like literally, it actually protects you. Like, hey, well,
right. You can't say it's your. I mean, she can't drag you into court because you're like, hey, I had a vasectomy. It ain't mine.
I'll pull that paper out. I'll pull it out so quick. Your Honor, I don't know who baby that is, but I've been snipped like 9 last year. I've been snipped. Like I said, like understand this, man. You know that he keeps.
Oh wait, so you've been snipped, so I can't put a baby on you no more? Damn.
Sorry. Unless Jesus somehow come and surgically work on me, no way y'all gonna ever give me. But like I said, man, the thing about it is sometimes you gotta know your financial limit. Listen to me, brothers. You gotta know your financial limit of what you can handle. If you're barely getting by with just 1 child or 2 children, I get it. Having sex, oh yeah, girl, you gonna have my baby. I rebuke that spirit.
Or if you're just barely getting by, or if you're just barely getting by in general. And to be honest, it's actually easier for a man to get a vasectomy than it is for a woman to get sterilized. Because For women to get sterilized, the questioning and the line of it is very difficult for a woman to get sterilized. For a man to get sterilized, they literally, it's like no questions asked. So, okay, you want a vasectomy? Okay, sure. Like with women, they want you to be married with 2.2 kids, a white picket fence before they decide to give you a tie your tubes.
And no, yes, you're right about that.
Yes, Doug, you're right.
No, that's true. That's true. That's true. But it does lower it. It does lower it drastically for men to be able to make children. Again, this is something that as men I encourage. Hey, man, there's no harm in, you know what I'm saying, getting the snip. A lot of men say, "Oh, hell no, I ain't gonna do that." The woman is just good birth. All right, bro. Play with.
But some women can't. Some women can't take birth control though. So,
you know, like I said, see those men up there. The same way how they making that fatherhood bill, these same men standing right up there are very, 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 and Jay and I will tell you, they are very critical and hard on fathers in taking care of their kids. These men will not, these are men that are in with judges, politicians, they make their bank out of y'all black asses or y'all men. Y'all missed that payment. Missed that payment.
That's what I'm saying. They don't play about that shit.
This guy right here and them all behind him, they listen. Them men in suits they will not hold back. I tell y'all, these guys right here, some of them are judges and lawmakers, and they don't hold back. There's a reason, like a good portion of the jails are full with guys who did not make that payment. So what they just did, with Devin Sanders today, he said, "Listen, we'll help y'all get your education, help y'all go get a skill, a trade. We'll help y'all get time to go, if you get out of incarceration, to get to spend with your child. We'll give y'all all those things, but what they're actually doing is they're pushing out the air out of the tube for you to have any excuse of why you are not in that child's life. So when you go before that judge again after July the 1st,
and don't they make it easier for you to get shared custody or whatever, shared custody, custody, whatever. So I guess you can't use excuse that, oh, she won't let me,
It's all being taken away, man. And y'all better hope other states don't pick up on this, because if they do, it's going to be harder for y'all. It's going to get a lot harder for y'all. And they're not going to hear, well, what about the woman? Family court don't care about hearing that.
What about the woman? That's what right. What about the woman? I mean, like I just said in the comments to someone, y'all gonna need to stop dealing with these foot dragging bitches. That's the thing I don't understand. Y'all, women get a lot of smoke, but a lot of y'all men, hey, I'm not saying all, because I know a lot of you get offended when I say men in general. So a lot of y'all men like dealing with foot dragging bitches. Y'all need to protect your seed. Stop dealing with them types of women.
I would agree. Now,
and I know we've said this time and time again, but somewhere along the lines, it always circles back to the woman being a woman's fault.
I agree. Let's go ahead and pull out the last thing. Let's see what they're saying on the Democratic side for the Democrats. What are they saying? But I'm saying they feel that there's a lot of stuff happening. We're almost done with the fatherhood bill. Pay to have kids and niggas is signing up by the millions. Oh, okay. I'm gonna say right now, like, y'all do know people aren't really getting paid that much to have kids anymore. Like, actually, you actually will be more.
Who gets paid to have kids?
You don't, like, you actually will be more so in the negative having kids than actually in the positive. There's like, and I got, like, that's like, I'm gonna be honest with y'all. You only can file 3 kids down on taxes.
Yeah.
You can only file 3 kids down on taxes. When it comes to food stamps, the food stamp process doesn't work. Like, y'all are going after the 1980 model of food stamps. That food stamp model has been thrown out. Like,
Clinton got rid of that shit when he.
Right, that's what I'm saying. Like, when y'all talk about food stamps, like, that thing is gone, man.
And you don't get that much. I know. When I got food stamps, when I wasn't working, for me and one child, it was, and that's the max for one kid. It was like $300 a month. Like,
I don't know how y'all think $300. Like, I'm just trying to say, man. Like, I'm being really fair. Like, we all, what
and
y'all
that
want to
was
use?
like, and that was like 7 or 8 years ago, and that amount has not changed.
Yeah, like it's not much. Like the social system ain't much like y'all think it used to be, man. Like it's people barely are making it. This is why, like, yo, man, like the poverty gap is swelling up. This is why you're seeing now where people are trying to work, which they can now. I'm just showing y'all. You're having it where now single mothers are fighting their way out of the poverty gap and now going into homeowners or doing other stuff. Y'all may not want to say that, but it is what it is, man. Like a lot of black people aren't poor, like portrayed. A lot of black, for the most part, black people are predominantly middle class and working class, which is pretty much hand to hand.
But again,
So
in these spaces, we like to talk about the bottom half.
yeah, no, the bottom is the bottom society is definitely more so celebrated in these spaces than that of the working class and the middle class and high earners. Like majority of y'all, I find it interesting that y'all are we're hearing people saying that they're poor, but your kids are walking around in name brand clothing. Poor people don't walk around in name brand clothing. You're saying that your kids are barely getting by, but then when I look at TikTok and all these other videos, y'all are using goddamn $500 and $600 cell phones. Like I need to understand what is the new poor, because what I saw as poor was we were playing with sticks and goddamn dogs from Afghanistan and eating free lunch
Dogs.
program shit.
You were playing
Like,
with dogs from Afghanistan.
listen,
Go.
them dogs will run down the dirt road. We fighting them barefoot and shit and having a good time and ride shit. You have 9 kids sharing one bicycle. We take a goddamn can and you know what I'm saying.
Where the fuck was this at?
Listen. Time the rope, girl. Like we had a listen. When y'all had TV and internet, we had imagination, bro. We had to have imagination, bro. We had to have dreams to get our mind out of poverty. Like I don't know.
No, but you know what? On the real though, like, and it's slightly off topic. A lot of that is because they've made a society where we live off of credit now. So a lot of that stuff that you see, you think about it. The cell phones, you can buy that with a plan. You pay that monthly. Even stuff like the video games and the sneakers and all that expensive stuff. People buy that on credit.
Mm.
You know what I'm saying? They make credit and it was a whole special that I watched about cars, like how they have these expensive cars. The reason you see people driving these expensive cars, they make car loans now for new cars. You can get a car loan for damn near 8 years now.
But you know the thing about it, and I gotta say this about a lot. I be seeing y'all Negroes be driving these cars and stuff, and I'd be like, yo, I'd be scared to ask y'all, what is y'all payment for that car? What is y'all insurance on that car? Like when I hear the interest,
but you know what? People laugh at me and my Civic, but who's laughing now?
Yo,
my Honda
I got
Civic.
one more
Who's
year left on my
laughing
Jeep.
now?
I got one more year left on my truck, and it's paid off. That is the greatest feeling I have going on for me right
People
now.
laugh. Oh, why didn't you get this kind of car or that kind of car? Y'all laugh at my Civic, but it's still $30 to fill up my tank. So
$50 to $60. Shit's going up now, but I'm trying to tell y'all right now, man. Them Beamers, them Mercedes, listen, we'll see who's laughing when it's time to take that into the shop. And they will go to the shop. When it's time to go get
just my Civic. Actually, I have to get a synthetic oil change. You know how much I paid 2 weeks ago for a full synthetic? Do you know how much full synthetic costs? It's $100. It was like $89 for full synthetic. Right, that's what I'm saying. You really, folks be trying to buy these used luxury cars because they think it's a good deal. It ain't.
We used to live all up north, y'all. That's all we saw were Mercedes, BMWs, Audis, all them cars, man.
But it was niggas that can't afford them.
Niggas can't afford them, but they driving in them, but they still living with their mama. Girls driving goddamn trucks, and they all be banged up, hitting on the sidewalks and fire hydrants and shit. Pick a struggle, bro. Like I'll take a house or a comfortable living over a damn car any day. But let's get at the next one, y'all. Let's get at this because we're trucking through. we're trucking through this stuff, pretty good. We're doing pretty good. It's good to have focus on this. SCOTUS, SCOTUS,
SCOTUS.
that group too. So they're saying, let's hear what they have to say. Who that is that DeSantos brother?
Who?
Where's the party? Why aren't we standing up more firmly, more resolutely?
Hey, that's Gavin.
Why aren't we calling this out? This is a concerted, coordinated effort. And yes, they're winning. They are. They have been. Let's acknowledge that. We need to stand up. Where's the counteroffensive?
Still an echo.
Responding to the impending end,
California
Governor Gavin Newsom channeled the urgency of many
Still an echo. It's
that
still
are
an echo.
feeling.
Okay, so let me tell you what's going on. So pretty much they're talking about, hey, Democrat Party, we need to stand up and fight against that or Roe versus Wade get overturned. The Democrats raised $12 million after the Supreme Court leak of draft abortion, which that was what happened. It was a leak of a draft.
Right. It hasn't been pushed all the way through yet.
Right. I don't know why y'all happy about Roe versus. Y'all are crazy for happy if Roe versus Wade is gone. Y'all are crazy.
Well, first of all, this is for white women mostly. It's white women that they're concerned about.
Y'all are crazy to be happy.
And I've always said, I'm gonna say this. I'm not gonna get too deep in it, but wealthy women will always have access to abortions. Period.
I don't know why. How y'all think y'all gonna listen? You never want to take choice off the table. Hear me, BMT status. You never want to take choice off the table. When they can take one choice, they can take all choices. When they can take one choice, they can take all choices. And the fact that you have people screaming that this is the greatest thing that's going to happen, y'all are going to rule the day. If these women lose their choices, best believe, man, y'all shit is up for grabs too, for all kind of things. I don't hear nothing about no drafts. I want to hear nothing about no vasectomies. I want to hear nothing when they tell you how many kids you're allowed to have. Like, y'all will be getting. Y'all think, oh man, conspiracy theories. Okay. Now I want you to understand the powers that be. This ain't stopping them. That's nothing for them to go to South America to go get an abortion. That ain't nothing for them to go outside of the country to go do what they got to do. Hell, there's some states that say, well, I don't give a shit what y'all say. We're going to still allow abortions in our state. If you can afford a private practice doctor, guess what? They're going to go straight to a private practice doctor. If they go, and no offense to a private practice doctor, they could just come and do it right at your house. So, it's one of those things where I'm telling y'all, man, I don't know how men and women, like, this is just something that you don't want to really go down that rabbit hole. You don't really want to. Like, I gotta be for real. Poor people don't know. Poor people don't get abortions. They don't. You believe it or not, but why are the poor still having kids then? That's the case. There wouldn't be no kids running around in the ghettos or in the projects or trailer parks. And they have the most kids. So typically, they're not talking about the poor or the lower class. I need y'all to think about that. Y'all gonna say, nah, BMT, they got to be. No, they're not. Because they're still having kids. They still having kids. If Roe versus Wade get overturned, the laws will be decided by each state. Yeah, they will be decided by each state. I'm gonna tell you right now. Them people that have money, you think they're gonna lobby against their own benefits? They're not. They're not gonna do that. Let's get at it. Trying to knock this out real quick. Because
courts have made clear it's a slippery slope from Alito's argument against Roe to the erosion of other rights, like marriage equality. Justice Alito argued the right to abortion isn't protected by the Constitution, citing a previous court decision that due process rights must be, quote, deeply rooted in this nation's history. He made the exact same argument as his dissent in Obergefell, the Supreme Court decision in 2015 that legalized same-sex marriage. Alito said then, quote, it is beyond dispute that the right to same-sex marriage is beyond these rights. And of course, Republicans have explicitly linked the two issues. Their 2016 party platform, which they basically photocopied in 2020, calls for the appointment of conservative judges who will enable courts to make so-called activist decisions, including Roe, Obergefell, and Obamacare.
Listen, bro. I listen as a conservative. I gotta say this, man. Church and laws don't listen. Religion and laws don't mix, bro.
They're not supposed to. They're not supposed to, but they've been skirting that for quite some time now.
I get scared when I hear a preacher go to the court. I get scared, man. I get scared when I hear anybody start pulling out the Bible around the courthouse. I'm like, oh my gosh. Well, might to throw out the laws of the land because we about to hear some other stuff. Y'all, listen, man. Y'all killing me with y'all starting to become a cult, man. Y'all starting to become a cult. I know the left is bad, and listen, y'all. And Jay will tell you, I am a conservative.
You know what? Can I kick Doug out the chat?
No. Doug, this is Doug. This is the Doug show. This is Doug's show. So
he
let
said
him have
if it's overturned, he's skeeting in 10 to 20 women.
Man, Doug, you better make it to Florida, nigga. You better hope you get to Florida. Because, and you know the thing about it? I'm telling y'all that I don't know why people keep trying to think you can't shame, like just like the Santos and them said, you can't force no man into wanting to be a father. You can't force no woman to want to carry your seed. What is this? Some kind? That's why I put that picture up there of them. What's that show, Jay, that you like watching? Them girls that have to lay down and have babies and shit. Like,
what are you talking about? The Handmaid's Tale?
Yeah, that just sounds like a horror story. Like,
but
Jesus.
That's what they're trying to do, though.
Oh Lord, that's gonna be some sick fantasy for some people, man. Like, no.
And here's the thing: once they come for that, they're gonna come for gay marriage. People keep saying, "Oh, that's good, that's good, that's good." It's one of those things. They're gonna keep coming for shit until they come for your ass. Basically, next on the list is gay marriage. After that, they're trying to do away with interracial marriage, which is gonna be interesting with Clarence Coon Thomas. But that's another conversation.
Listen. Y'all do know gay marriage and interracial marriages are taboos, right?
Right. That was on the 14th. Was it the 14th? Is it the 14th Amendment? Yeah.
Yeah, y'all do. Believe it or not, I know y'all about love is love and all that other shit.
Right, because I thought how many of y'all men said, fuck black women, get you a white chick, get you a Spanish
y'all
chick.
Do know, yeah, interracial relationships are still.
Yeah, it's the 14th Amendment.
It's that literally. Yeah, those are taboos. Those are still looked at as taboos of the world. Whether you like it or not, y'all don't have to agree with BMT or J, but those are taboos. I know y'all, some of y'all who love y'all different flavors of booty and penis, but y'all are taboos. No matter what y'all say, y'all mixed baby will always be a taboo. Hey, I love my niece Mulan. I love her. But however, it is a taboo situation. That's why they still trying to figure out, knock on wood, where the hell do we categorize these mixed kids? They still, am I lying, Jay? They still don't know what the hell to call them.
No.
They can't call them white or black. They put them down other.
Well, hence the reason why, that's why they're trying to do away with abortion anyway, is because there's not enough white babies being born.
Oh, shit. Y'all don't have to care about my rights. I'm fine with that. Y'all don't have to care about my rights. I mean, I'm good. BMT, listen, I done made my share of little BMT in the world. I done did everything. I'm good where I'm at. Listen, I'm just waiting for the great beyond, for supernova, robots, zombies, or whatever apocalypse to hit now. BMT is ready to ride out. Like, I don't give a shit. Y'all are fighting for the rights. Like, y'all do the fighting for the right of age. See, now here's the thing. If Roe versus Wade gets overturned, can y'all get mad if women are extremely selective of the men? Can y'all get mad at that point?
Well, the birth rates are already, but that's the thing. The birth rates and abortion rates, actually abortions too, birth rates are at 30 years low, at a 30-year low. That's the thing about it. People aren't having kids anymore because, I mean, look around. Like, you can barely afford rent these days. So people aren't having kids these anymore. So that's why they're doing this. And my conspiracy theory is because, you know, they need soldiers and, you know, the prison industrial complex, on and it goes. But, you know, that's just my conspiracy theory on it.
They get rid of Roe versus Wade. I hear nothing when they start the drafts back up. Like, y'all, no, they can't do that. Oh, no. Yes, we did.
Yes,
we got rid of Roe versus Wade. Y'all best believe y'all asses are getting back to work.
Because think about it like this, okay? My conspiracy theory isn't that far off. Think about it like this. How do they recruit soldiers these days? In poor neighborhoods, right?
Yeah, they get
in poor areas. So if a woman who can't have an abortion, who, let's say she's forced to have forced to have the kid, and for all we know ends up growing up poor, or the mother treating them like shit, whatever the case may be, what is that kid going to do when they turn 18?
Not have kids.
No, they're going to try to leave the house. And what's the one of the few guaranteed ways to get out of the household that don't cost you anything, and that's legal?
Join the military.
You see where I'm going with that?
I guess we need a new military anyway. They're all weak.
Right. So, and then, you know, to fuel the prison industrial complex as well, but that's a whole other conspiracy as well. But I think it has to do with the military. And the fact that white people are scared of becoming a minority, because I think it's by 2040, white people will be the minority because of all the mixed kids and the black kids and stuff that are being born.
I agree. I agree, Cannon Wild. I have no problem with women being sexually free. I don't have a problem with that. Men are sexually free, and so are women. Both genders are sexually free. Y'all can do as y'all please. I believe in freedom. Why don't y'all? Like, you know, here's the thing about it. Just hear me out with this. It blows my mind when I hear black people talking about that they want to take away certain freedoms from other people. And I'm like, well, damn, didn't y'all fought so hard to get y'all freedom? Why would y'all want other people,
right,
or other entities not to have freedom? And y'all complain about y'all freedoms are always being subjected, you know, and objectified. Like, you shouldn't have a problem. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, at one time, they didn't even see you fit to vote when women were not. Like, y'all, just think about that black man. You know, and for me as a black man, we didn't get the right to vote until that white broad got the right to vote. And I mean, to be fair, the white woman saw that as an insult. Like, wait, I got to vote when a Negro can vote? What the fuck? Like, what kind of shit is this? So the white man equated us to the white woman, which she still got more power sometimes than your ass, but she already knows she just tattletales on your black ass. That's it. Like, you are done. Like, I scared to get too close to that goddamn white girl, boy. Sometimes you don't know what the fuck.
Oh my God.
You don't know. We don't know what she's thinking, bro. Like, I'm sorry, bro. When it comes to the end of the world, I'm looking at that white bitch. Like, I'm looking at her. I really believe we just can't trust her. Listen,
I'm laughing at you, and I'm laughing at Cannon. Cannon said Amanda, Isabella, and Ling Lings with the shits these days.
Hey, listen, goddamn Maria done took out Kevin, so shit.
Oh, God.
Y'all thought it was gonna be Jarquisha that took out Kevin. Nope, it was goddamn that. No, goddamn. Wait,
but someone said that it was Oprah.
Listen, bro.
I'm not even lying. I saw that shit. I said
Oprah. Kevin.
Oprah don't know who that nigga is.
Kevin does not even ping even on Oprah's dog's level. Like that Oprah's dog. What can I listen? I can pull up how much is Oprah's dog worth. That dog. Listen, Kevin would be lucky if he could get to pick up that dog shit. Like
I need the poom pooms that killed Kevin. Well, just get you some Viagra, some Red Bull. It's probably a little bit of Coke.
I quit drinking Red Bull after seeing what happened with Kevin. I quit drinking Red Bull.
That shit, but the thing is that shit's been like that. People have been losing their life behind them energy drinks. That's nothing new. Why do you think they changed the formula of Four Loko?
Oh yeah, that's it. Oh, y'all, when Four Loko first came out, niggas were dying.
Yeah, because it's the same base ingredients. That's what I'm saying. Them energy drink. Y'all laugh at me drinking coffee, but coffee is actually safer than them energy drinks.
Listen, when Four Lokos first came out, listen, bro, that was sugar, crack, heroin, liquor. Like they told you specifically, do not drink 2 Four Lokos back to back. But niggas were like, fuck that. Listen, I tried to drink we had a bet for $200 to chug down a Four Loko nonstop. I will never do that shit again, boy. The same way I got to 1/4 of that can and everything, like that shit is. I don't know what. Why did a white man ever allow that shit into the bodegas and corner stores? I'm scared of Four Lokos. I am. I will never touch that shit. I don't care. I'll take my chance with everything else. Hell, I'll take my chance with AIDS before I ever take my chance with the Four Loko. Like I'm not touching that shit. That shit's the devil. But like I said, man, y'all better watch out for these energy drinks, monsters, Nas's, all that shit. First of all, the doctor tells you do not take an energy drink when you pop a Viagra. Do not take an energy drink when you pop a Viagra. That shit.
Well, at 50 something years old, your stuff don't work all that good. So he was probably making sure he had the energy for that.
Fuck that,
Maria.
Fuck that, bro. Niggas living full on whole healthy lives with AIDS, bro. Or local that chips off your life, bro. Nah, bro. I'm sorry, Ken. You better look up the stat. Y'all, people are living full healthy lives with AIDS, bro. Like you can't even tell. And that's why it's no longer a big deal about it. I know y'all don't believe me. Jay and I did the research on that shit.
They have medication for it now.
They have medication now. How it used to be back in the day. Listen, they did that. Listen, I told y'all, listen, shout out to my Magic. They done found that cure, bro. You can live a whole life.
It's indetectable. Well, it's funny because I don't call it a cure, but it's indetectable in your system.
No, like it's pretty much one person can have it and the other person can have it. So long as the other person takes their medication, the other person won't get it.
Yeah.
And I'm sorry,
God. Bye, Cannon. I can't wait.
No, like I said, bro. Like, hey, like I said, like y'all got to be careful with this stuff, man. Again, when it comes to that of thinking that we're going to be able to push women, you're going to be able to push women into having, like
it's called forced birth. That's what it's called, forced birth.
Yeah,
you're forcing a woman to give birth.
It's going to have a negative counter reaction.
So I wonder how the what is it? The financial abortion crowd feels about this.
I would call JI for that one because I bet the thing about it. I bet you the financial abortion people are for Roe versus Wade. Y'all gonna have some men. I don't have a problem with men being for Roe versus Wade. And y'all be saying that them dudes are simp.
Because I just feel that if y'all I feel that y'all, since a lot of y'all complain, I'm not talking about you specifically, but just in general, I feel like a lot of y'all complain about child support. I think they're gonna really start ramping that up even more so when this goes away. Because now if you're taking away an option, because I'm sure there's plenty of women that had abortions and never even told the man that they was pregnant.
Mm-hmm.
So with that being said, now it's gonna ramp up the whole child support thing because now they're gonna be like, oh well, if we're gonna so-called allegedly have all these babies being born, then hey, you know.
They're coming, dude. Like they're coming. Like y'all thinking that, well, this is conspiracy shit, but you see how they already try to play the card in Texas. Everything is being done on schedule. You saw what they try to do in Texas, where they try to get rid of prenatal, like taking pills and shit, and doggone what what did women start doing? They started going across state lines to go get their shit. They started saying, "Hey, I'm just not gonna."
Well, they're trying to regulate it so you can't get it over through the mail either.
Okay, good luck. Like y'all, listen. Where there's a will, there's a way. You're going to see a lot of women on Instagram, TikTok, all social medias. Listen, y'all, ladies. Let me tell you. Take some dirt, take some root water, take some goddamn Fro Loco.
Oh no, there's a way to do it. Yeah, there's a way to do it. It involves like vitamin C. I forgot. I read it, but it was like it involves like vitamin C and some other stuff. Yeah, there's a way to do it.
Yeah, so trust me, y'all gonna start seeing them videos. Them women. Here's the thing between men and women. Women have a network where they share information.
We don't just talk about men all the time, like how y'all talk about women and bodies and submission all the time. Like women actually share a lot of different things.
No, JJ, I agree with you. I don't agree. The government should never have the right to regulate anybody's body or freedom of
the
choice.
Thing about Roe v. Wade, it just gave women access to safe abortions. Abortions aren't going to stop. They gave women access to safe abortions because women were dying because they went to the local root lady to, have her, stick a coat hanger in her fucking uterus. So all Roe v. Wade did was give women access to a safe abortion. Abortion's never going to go away. Even with Roe v. Wade, they can overturn it tomorrow. Abortion is not going to go away.
So I know a lot of guys, y'all think, what?
Mortal Kombat? Oh my God.
Mortal Kombat, trip your future, baby. Like I said, it's gonna
I mean, you're not wrong though, but yeah.
Oh no! See, y'all gonna have
to be fit. But Cannon Wiles, all joking aside, in places like Texas, you're gonna have to prove that it was a quote unquote miscarriage. Now in Texas, what they're trying to do is they actually arrested a woman, and charges ended up getting dropped. But they actually arrested a woman who had a miscarriage because she went to I forgot what it was, but she went to the hospital and said she had a miscarriage, and they actually arrested her. So. They're trying to make it a felony for a woman to have to have a miscarriage too. So yeah. Anyway, go ahead. That's why I said just not get pregnant. Like that's really just don't get pregnant at all.
If y'all were complaining about being able to have access to sex before, y'all gonna really be complaining now. Like y'all gonna really be complaining. And I just wish y'all the best of luck. I'm good at where I'm at. The jawline forever remaining strong.
But you got daughters though, so
listen. Guess what? I will be having auctions of what's your credit score, how much do you make, and also you have to show me a 10-year report.
I hate to say it, but I'm glad that women are choosing to be lesbians.
And here's the thing that's interesting about that. Here's the thing that I want y'all to understand that's very interesting about that. Y'all think it's by design that women are just to go gay now? Y'all, I want y'all, but Jay just threw something out there. Listen, if this Roe versus Wade shit go out, women, y'all thought Lil Nas X was extreme. Oh my God. Y'all about to see some uber, listen, orange is the new black is going to be the trend. Like y'all,
it's gonna be a regular thing because
it's gonna be a regular thing. Listen, bro, y'all going the women are gonna be the new niggas, bro. They ain't gonna be trying to be fucking like they're gonna be fucking with each other. Like y'all, y'all think I'm joking, but y'all gonna be seeing a lot of these women that are gonna be fucking with women. Sorry, they can stay getting pregnant. Yeah, I give you that. But see, now you got it where these women are making money. They can afford to have hey, I'm going to only fuck with this type of guy. And you know what's crazy? I'm seeing the certain men I'm seeing certain men of certain economic money, certain economic expenses. They're complaining that, yo, why can't I get a good quality woman? So the men are saying that they're not getting quality women that they would like.
Well, if you're not a quality man, how can you expect to get a quality woman? But that's another conversation for another day.
That is another conversation for today. Well, we are done. We are done for today, you guys. I would like to thank you. I would like to thank my co-host Jay for definitely coming through, for helping me with this one. But Lord knows, I would have been on it. But other than that, you guys, shout out to Doug for the topic of the fatherhood bill. I did it. I talked about the fatherhood bill, so I don't have to talk about it anymore.
And Doug, send me your address so I can send you a Costco size box of rubbers.
You're probably gonna need them, Doug. Like I said, I'll see you guys later. I wish y'all the best of luck. Yeah. Y'all stay safe out there. Peace.